Hello, my people. Welcome back. This one is another one reaching us now, my people. This one will shock you. They say nothing when Musana go see forget. For this country, we don't see so many things. And most times, one go come they ask himself, are you actually sure about this one Nigeria they are talking about? We should just have to stop deceiving ourselves. There is nothing like one Nigeria we have been pretending all this while. But thank God for President Muhammadu Buhari, who have defined it. It already show us, say, we are not the same. We are not together. Because now this in regime, now we can't know, say, Hausa and Fulani, they different. We can't see all the hatred and all that for other regions based on their actions and all that. The correlation of Northern Group have called out Atiku Abubakar, the presidential candidate of PDP. They say, you see this one when they talk about dialoguing with IPOB agitators, if eventually he becomes the president of Nigeria come 2023. You see this matter when they talk. If you continue to talk about him, we go cease to support you because we no want hear anything about IPOB agitators. If you begin they talk about this matter of dialoguing with IPOB, according to them, IPOB is not, in fact, not be people when they want dialogue, not be group. In fact, the way they just talk and like push them one side, like they are not important, really. This matter self, if you look at me, you will come the thing say, you sure say these people know what they do. The people when they create problem for now region, una keep quiet, all these things they happen, all this key every day. They kill una people. They don't drive una father, una mother come off from their ancestral homes. Una no fit raise una voice. Give federal government of Nigeria, make it do something about it. Once they just hear about agitators, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you see them, they don't fight. Now, if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and the IPOB agitators, they are talking about leaving Nigeria, they are going to leave Nigeria to the south, to their own region. They are not coming to the north. So why is this issue bothering them like this? If you don't want them to go, and you don't want to leave them alone, may they go, you say no, may they not go. And they show to them, say you not like them. You know, say, Atiku Abubakar said the other time that if eventually he wins the presidential, he becomes the next president of Nigeria, what is going to do concerning agitators, the Biafran agitators, is going to dialogue with them. That is what, every leader is supposed to do. If you see people like that, group like this, what you do, you sit down with them, you dialogue with them, which is not bad at all. You understand? What he said is not bad. After all, Peter Obi said it too, that we dialogue with IPOB agitators. Kwan Kwaso said it too, that we dialogue with IPOB agitators. Tinubu said it. It's only President Muhammadu Buhari that says that dialoguing with IPOB agitators now crime. That is why we are here today. Okay, let's quickly hit the news and get the full details. You will cease to get our support if you continue to talk on dialoguing with IPOB agitators. If Allah permits you to be the next president of Nigeria in 2023, Northern Group warned Atiku Abubakar. Record that this is the way they also warned the United Nations. They told him, do not interfere in Nnamdi Kanu's trial. You understand? According to Daily Post reports, the United Nations, indicted the Nigerian and Kenya government for their unusual extradition, the torture, and the continued detention of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu without due process. The United Nations therefore agreed and recommended that the federal government immediately and unconditionally release Nnamdi Kanu. But CNJ reiterated its stance against undue interference by the international community, particularly the United Nations, in the country's internal security affairs. In a communique issued at the end of its annual retreat on Monday, the communique signed by its spokesman, Adulazi, Suleiman admonished the United Nations not to allow some of its officials to drag the IPOB into international reputation by interfering, especially in the trial of IPOB leader Nnamdi Kanu. It further warned the Nigerian authorities against giving in to undue pressure from any quarter to avoid setting a dangerous precedent in the country. So you see. Meanwhile, the Minister of State for Labor and Employment, Festus Kayamo, also said that he has been sacrificing for Nigeria since he was appointed. Okay, I don't really know where that one is coming from. So my people, when I don't see the matter now, that the hatred is just too much. So what else do you want to know? That the Northerners, or can I say the Fulanis, is so much hate the Igbo. And it's funny that Igbo leaders are blind to see all these things. You understand? These the same people, they are now warning Atiku Abubakar the way they warned the United Nations, who asked the federal government to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu unconditionally, because they found that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was unlawfully adopted. Let me use that language. I will not say arrest, because he was not arrested. He was kidnapped from Kenya to Nigeria, which appeal courts in Abuja division as well echoed it. The process he was brought to Nigeria was wrong. The way you treated him was wrong. You have to release him. But the Fulani is the only people saying it as no, it's wrong to do so. There is nothing like one Nigeria. I'm dropping it here, guys.